Hello folks, this is Craig from thatdapperchap.com. Today we're in Savile Row. We're off to meet the guys from Jeff Banks and be measured for a bespoke suit. So I'm thinking I like the idea of a double-breasted jacket for my suit, but I don't know what the real difference is between double-breasted and single-breasted and why someone would choose one or the other.
It's personal preference at the end of the day. There's no right or wrong way.
Okay.
So where double-breasted has become a lot more popular the last few years, you've got to bear in mind, in a year's time, are you still going to want to take that suit out of the wardrobe with the styling that you've chosen?
Yeah. So all of my suits I've ever brought have been from High Street. I've never had a suit bespoke made, so what can a guy expect from Jeff Banks when they come in to get a suit made? What's the process? Take me through it.
First things first is you're going to get a suit that fits you perfectly. On top of that, you're going to be able to choose all your styling, as well as the cloth, your lining. When you're buying something off the peg, you're restricted to what has been chosen already for that suit. So first we would go through the cloths and find a cloth that's suitable for you and what your needs are. We'd go through the lining, just get one that matches it well. We'd go through all the styling, so you can get to choose your lapels, the vents, how many buttons, the sleeves.
Great.
Every single part of the suit we can make unique to you. We then do your measurements, and then the suit will be made. You come back for a first fitting, and we'd look to just tweak it just to make it perfect.
So what kind of time frame are we looking at for this?
With Bespoke, the whole process would be around 12 weeks.
Okay.
So your first fitting would be after around 7 weeks, and we'd probably be looking at 3 or 4 fittings.
So I know cuffs are important on a jacket, and I know there are kind of options with buttons and things, but what options do I have available?
You can go with as few or as many as you like.
Okay.
We have had customers that go with just a single button.
Right, okay.
This one here is a 5 button. What you need to bear in mind is they're all functioning working cuffs.
Great, okay.
What a lot of guys like to do, just to show off that they've got a bespoke suit, is they undo the bottom button like that. So what you need to bear in mind is, if you're planning on doing that, is where this is a 5 button, you're only actually going to see the 4.
Of course, yeah.
If it was a 4 button and you're undoing the bottom one, you're only going to see the 3.
Yeah.
But there's no right or wrong way, it's personal preference.
Fantastic.
What we can also do, and I've got a suit here that's got it, is what we call a flash cuff.
Okay.
So the lining that you've got inside the jacket, we can also put inside the cuff there. Nice little added detail.
No, that's nice, I like that. I think I might go for something like that. What about vents then? If I'm going for a double-breasted jacket, what options do I have for vents? Is there a certain type of vent that I should have on a double-breasted compared to a single-breasted?
You could go with single vent or double vent.
Okay.
Just because it's double-breasted doesn't really matter.
Right, okay.
It's what you prefer. But if I show you on these jackets here, where you want a more fitted suit, I would recommend side vents like this one, rather than the single vent. Reason being, the slimmer or more fitted we go with the centre vent, you always have that danger of the vent gaping open slightly. It helps with the flow of the shape of the jacket with a side vent.
Okay. So what about lapels then? I mean, I know in the 70s they were huge, everyone had massive lapels. Over the last couple of years we've seen quite skinny lapels. So what's current, and what would you recommend for a double-breasted jacket?
Well, your options are, you've got notch lapel from this one, and that one is slightly wider.
Yeah.
You've got a peak lapel, which is like that. Now you can go a lot slimmer, which is when people have a more slimmer fitting suit, sometimes a narrower lapel is a better way to go.
Yeah.
With yourself wanting a double-breasted, I would recommend a wider lapel but peak.
Okay. Right, fantastic.
Now, although the trend is quite wide at the moment,
Yeah.
you've got to bear in mind, in a year's time, would you still be happy with it with a very dramatic width?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's around 4 inches. If had it been peak, that's what I'd recommend.
One of the reasons I'm here is also to dispel some of the myths that come along with coming in to be fitted for a bespoke suit. If you look at any sitcom or any sketch show from the last 30 years, there's always that one sketch where a guy comes in to be measured and he's like in his underwear and it's all incredibly awkward. So I just want to prove that it's all okay, it isn't awkward, and there's no cupping.
No, there's nothing like that. You'll be fully clothed. If anything, we tend to put you in one of our ready-made suits.
Okay.
Just to help as a guide.
Yeah.
The measuring tape even has a little bit of metal on there,
Right,
so
okay.
your inside leg's very easy.
Good. Fantastic.